All right, everybody. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Tarot. This is going to be a reading for May the 20th, 2024. I hope everybody is well. All right. So, your first card in the pre-shuffle to come out is the Eight of Wands. So, as today's title, you will have positive information, clarity, and movement forward. Okay. For some of you that are expecting some type of let's just say information, conversation. Maybe you contacted a job or something like that. You're waiting for them to, hit you back. Um, can be the next 8 days, 8 hours for some of you, or in the month of August, just depending on what type of position. It also can be maybe for college or something like that. Let me check audio, y'all. Hold on. Okay, so audio is good. All right, now for some of you, if you want it to be regarding relationship, can be the next 8 hours. You'll get a phone call, DM, text, email, whatever the case may be. For some people, it can be the next 8 days, 8 weeks, or in the month of August. Now, for the people who do not know, I do practice Vedic sidereal, not Western astronomy or astrology anymore. And for that reason, Aquarius will be going retrograde June the 30th through November the 4th. The next Mercury retrograde will be in Leo season. Okay? Now, since I do Vedic, like I just told you, Leo season, because it's going to be different than Western. For me, that's going to be the August the 16th through September the 16th. So that will be the Leo season or birthday season. But Mercury going retrograde in Leo is going to happen on, I told y'all this yesterday. Yeah, August the 4th through August the 27th. Okay, so that's the next two things that we got coming up. Saturn is going to release a lot of burdens and hardship that a lot of you have been going through lately. So your finances, some issues at work, at home, with relationships, because Saturn is like a teacher. So you've been going through a lot of what you may feel unnecessary, but it's actually giving you more, how can I say it? Sharpening of your skills, knowledge, and also wisdom and growth. Even though Jupiter is wisdom and growth also, but that will be more toward a sense of stability, materialism, good luck, favor, blessings. Saturn is going to make you work very hard. So some of you have just been feeling like, man, I just been working. I don't see no change. I feel like I'm just working like a dog. Like, it didn't used to feel like this. Yeah. Now, in Vedic sidereal, the placement of Saturn in Aquarius like this, I believe haven't happened. Hey, Reese, babe. Haven't happened in like probably 20-something years, over 25 years. And the next time Jupiter, that's in Taurus right now, won't happen again until 12 years. So again, some of you will be blessed with a relationship, even maybe a proposal or marriage. Not everybody. It may not be. They're going to win or lose. And then the lead popped out. Very good combination so far. Eight of Wands. Well, you got the Five of Swords. Like I said, that Saturn is that energy of win or lose. Because that Saturn, you don't have to be an air sign, or especially an Aquarius, Libra, or Capricorn. Mostly Aquarius, Capricorn, because that is the signs that go with Saturn, correct? But that win or lose, that Five of Swords type of energy, some of you, it's time for you to kind of stand up for yourself, your rights. I don't know. Some people, it may be some, unfortunately, allegedly, some riots, some picketing, some, I don't want to say standoffs, because that's, but I mean, far as protesting, okay? So it still may be some more protesting that comes up. Who is that? Hey, Divine 444. I didn't expect to see you so early. And that Saturn energy, when it moves out of Aquarius, is going to give you that win. Because a lot of you are feeling like you're losing right now. Even though you're working hard, you're pressing forward, but it just seems like you're not doing nothing or going nowhere. You're not really seeing the efforts or the productivity or the results like you usually do, right? Mm-hmm. So you will have to, when that time comes, take the lead. Your 9 of Cups is still trying to pop back out. All right. They're the last one, which is listen and reverse. Oh, I get notifications? I didn't even put one out. Okay, so we got, I don't even know what card this is. Or it may be probably 2 of Swords. Because y'all know this is still a new deck. So we got listen in reverse. Bottom of the deck again is the balance, number 14. So we got 8, 5, 4, 2, 14, or 5. This card here is the only double number or digit that we have. Now, if this is regarding a relationship for right now, okay, some of y'all don't want to listen or hear what somebody has to say, but that also can be vice versa. Some of you can be trying to talk to your person. They're not really listening to comprehend or to understand, because hearing and listening is 2 different things, right? They may hear you, but they may not be actually listening. Some of you can be like, hey, in a very gentle way, or some type of insinuating way, like, hey, like, when you're going to take the lead on us on this relationship, you know because a lot of divine feminines do like the masculine energy, whether it's same sex or whatever, to take the lead. Now, you do have some divine feminines that likes to be in control of everything, everybody, and every situation. Okay? So when that happens, then you have like 2 alpha. When it comes to, hey, Miss Linda, I know, right? A good treat. Actually, I got in a little late than I usually do, but I came straight to the video. But you have to understand too, a lot of divine feminines, when it's time to be your Empress energy and when it's time to be in like your Emperor or your King of Wands, King of Pentacles energy. Okay? Because that can be not for everybody, but it can be some challenging issues that maybe some of you have in your relationship. 2nd house of Taurus. Yep. Bam. Saturn. I already knew that was there. Just like I know I was on the right track. Okay. So I'm hearing that a lot of you may need to be a little bit more in your feminine or divine feminine Empress energy. I know a lot of people may be single divine feminine parents of a household, where that you take on all the roles, both of the roles, right? Including the roles of grandparents. Grandparents and both parents. It's a lot that Empresses or divine feminine energy, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, that may take on. So when it comes to love and relationship, it's hard for you to calm down or to back down. Now, let's not add if Mars is in your 1st house because of a certain transit or something like that. Oh my gosh. right? But just watch the battles that you may be having right now, because it is a lot of intense energy. Like I said, these last 2 weeks of May for every zodiac sign is going to be challenging. It may be fights, it may be arguments. It don't have to be with a lover or a spouse. It can also be with the person you're waiting on your job, customer service. It can be, you know, the office people that you're calling, right? Because they got lives too, even though they're clocked in and they answer the phone with an attitude, and all of a sudden something spark off, right? Just keep all of that in mind. It could be also with children, uh, teenagers, older children, family members, parents, but we don't want to disrespect them. But you get what I mean. It's not just about a lover. This is life. So when we talk about these readings, don't all the time put everything toward a love relationship. Keep what I say in mind, so when you're out doing your journey on your path, you'll understand when you come into these type of conflicts. It's not best to try and win every battle. It's not. Sometimes it may be your lesson to listen. But I know, a lot of us have. I know I got a fly mouth sometimes. It just depends. I've calmed down a lot ever since I've been doing these readings the past 5, 6 years. Um, my temperament has really changed. My mouth, I choose my words very wisely. Um, I let a lot of people slide a lot of times because I really love and preserve my energy. So most of the time I got a RBF. You know what that is, a resting face. And I just look at people like they stupid, because you're not worth my energy to, yeah, thank you, Ms. Linda. You're not worth my energy to get all huff and puff. I'm, s- I'm sorry about that. I had a phone call. Um, so okay, Eight of Wands to the Five of Swords. Like I said, not that phone call I just got, but some of y'all may get a incoming message, or think about what you text or say when you're doing a out call, a phone call going out. Okay. Watch what you say. If somebody is calling you for an interview over the phone or Zoom, just pause for a minute and watch your words. Okay, because some of you may also take some things offensively, because somebody here, depending on their chart, they may say stuff without thinking, because just the type of person that they are, right? Is it worth winning the battle? It's not about you losing it. It's about that you're a leader. So, like I said, that leadership comes from that Saturn energy, and also Saturn, which has taught you these lessons many times over, that you must display yourself as a leader, leadership. Take the lead, take the initiative, be the bigger person. If that person need to feel like they won and they did something, okay, Pooh, run on about yourself. Okay, I'm gonna let you think you won that, but you know who you are on the inside. And a lot of stuff is not even necessary, because let me warn you again also, it's a lot of stuff going on right now where people are just tripping out. Okay, and it can be because of that K2 Rahu, and people don't know how to understand it. They don't know how to mentally deal with it. Um, and then you still, of course, every day you got people that got certain planets like Pluto and Uranus and stuff like that, that's crossing their 8th house and 12th house. And it's just a lot going on. So you don't want to be the one to spark or argument and it turn terrible. Okay. Leadership. We talked about this also in the other reading the other day, right? When we had the teach card, teaching, leading. You may have somebody or people that will flock to you for a type of leadership or guidance. Also, keep that in mind. It may even be somebody that you work with. It can be a younger family member. Maybe they're younger than you, like in their 20s or 30s or in their teenage years. Okay, just keep all that in mind. We're going to find out why the listen card is in reverse, because it can be something coming up that you may have to listen at, because somebody here is going to speak um, with the Five of Swords. Hey, Amanda. Hey, girlfriend. Okay, so Jupiter in Taurus, second house. Your beliefs, what you value, your resources, patiently waiting or just being patient, because people who do take the better lead, they're very patient. Now, of course, we got leaders that ain't about nothing. Okay. Um, we got leaders of all type of denominations, of the light and of the dark. But you understand what I mean. And getting what you need. Now, remember, second house of Taurus is about your savings, your money. It's also about how people see you. So somebody here may also spark or be a sense of jealousy. It can even be a lover. We know so many times that we see news reports of people lovers that has turned envy and jealousy of them because they have positive movement forward. hmm And that a lot of times they're a natural leader. They're able to um, get through things. It's not that they're not experiencing, it's not that they're not hurting or going through it. It's just that natural leaders, a lot of times, I don't want to say know how to just suck it up and keep moving, but they also can be very strategic, okay? And leadership also comes from time, wisdom, all of that, that you've been there, done that, or able to take some time to think about the answers, trying to solve the problems. Because to every problem, there is a solution. It is. But a lot of people don't take time to figure it out. They just get all irate, upset. They like to stay in that angry victimization type of resentment, want to be hurtful through words and actions to other people because they don't want to take the time to listen or to hear, and they want to result to be in anger, okay, or angry. So somebody here again may see you as a person who like to argue and you like to win everything or every battle, you know. So somebody here may also try to challenge you at that, or it could be somebody that you're about to that's about to approach you that has a Five of Swords energy for you. hmm Um, some of you, let's win more positively about your weight gain or weight loss, because Jupiter being in second house of Taurus, you just eating and eating and eating. Watch your income, your money that a lot of you may be spending, because Jupiter being in Taurus, Jupiter don't like to be there, okay? Because Jupiter want to be flamboyant, and Jupiter like, no, 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 I'm a savings house. We save here in second house of Taurus. So put that back, put that back. How much does that cost? No, you don't need it. But Jupiter's like, man, no, I want this, 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 and this. Add a large, okay? Give me 2 servings, okay? Rounds of drinks for everybody. No, 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 okay? Hey, extraordinary. Now, Emotional security. Second house of Taurus. Value and understand what your emotional security is about. Okay, you've been in the lead so far when it comes to your emotional security. We all have been working on that on this channel. Let's continue. I sound like I'm a teacher in class. Yeah, I know I used to play teacher when I was little, right? And you know I had to be the teacher. I wasn't going to sit there and be the student. But I'm just playing. But I'm for real. Okay, so check and watch your emotional security. Don't let nobody take you out of your placement. Okay, because it's easy to get triggered. Like, who to think you talking to? You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all may have to check somebody. Because I had to check my daughter last night. As soon as I got off the video, in Vedic Sidereal, she's an Aries. So I had to remember that Mars is in her first house. So I had to check her real quick. Like, who you think you talking to? You know what I mean? And I had to remember this right here. So all last night, my energy was off. I was totally all in a Five of Swords energy, going back and forth with her, something that I didn't want to do, but it was just unnecessary. And me, as doing these readings, I just slick forgot. I'm like, oh man, she don't know, but I knew. And so, like I'm telling you, by you the one that watched these readings and listened to me, you know already what's going to pop off. That's why I teach y'all, okay, to avoid things and keep things in balance. Let's move on. Your home, family, what you value, and your possessions. Um, listen to what somebody tell you when it comes to your home and what's going on, okay? I don't know quite what this listen card means yet. We're going to clarify it. But second house of Taurus is also your speech. Like I said, your values. Some of you may actually end up losing something. I don't know quite what it is, but Jupiter should help you to be able to keep it if you take leadership of it and about it ahead of time. Okay. So the Saturn energy is being realistic. Stay realistic. Don't attempt to stay in a fantasizing type of, oh, I can do this, oh, I can do that, oh, this gonna make a great partner, you know, oh, this person not cheating on me, oh, they're not talking to nobody else. Okay, be realistic, because this is what Saturn been teaching you anyway. All of us for the past year being in Aquarius, be concerned about your situations, about your home lives, about what you do value, and stay very concerned about your emotional security. Now, Saturn is going to continue to make you wait. Now, I don't know if that's until Saturn goes retrograde June the 30th or until Saturn just get gone, period. Okay, we'll find out. But, and also we'll continue to see all the way up through June and November. Like I was telling you about the maturity is already here. Y'all seen me shuffle and put the deck down. Maturity is always going to be a leader. Okay, now I'm not saying you have to go around telling everybody what to do and be in everybody's business, but the proper leader is that you got your own stuff together. Okay, before a lot of you try and tell somebody what to do. Now, I don't ever tell y'all what to do. I'm here as your advisor. You have your own intuition. Caution and limits. So a lot of you, that still can be regarding your relationship, because Saturn in Aquarius is aspecting Leo 5th house, which is dating. So this is why a lot of y'all relationships are jacked up or feeling jacked up right now. But like I said, when Saturn goes retrograde, it's going to bring a lot of relief to Leo or to 5th house, and more conversation, or that person or you both of you can kind of move forward or take the lead. Okay. Now, if things separate or break up before then, because of these last 2 weeks of May, then this can be maybe why the listen card is in reverse. Because when Saturn goes retrograde that June the 30th, that person may try to come back to your life and be like, hey, will you listen to me? I don't know what went on, what was going on with me those last couple of weeks of May, you know, and you like, well, I know, but your temperament, the Five of Swords, right? So just keep that in mind if it's something that you want to try and save. That's not going to be for everybody, or something that you're just trying to see how it's going to go past these next couple of weeks. Okay, because we're about to be in June anyway. The same thing about movement when it comes to your money, job, and or career. Some of you may not understand, do I want to stay? Do I want to fight for this? It's a lot of sword energy. Knight of Cups. Now, that's crazy how this Eight of Wands came in reverse. Like I said, a page. Energy as a sword. Can be a younger person than you, but they also can be almost the same age or of as you, but they still act like a page. Okay. Now this Page of Swords in reverse is about the same equivalent to a Five of Swords almost, because a page of Swords in reverse is somebody who's going to be irate, upset, want to argue. Because some of you may be like, I really just want to move forward by myself. Stuff was just too much out of balance for too long. I'd rather take the lead on my own and move forward. So I really don't want to kind of listen to nothing else that you got to say. Some of y'all may still be even talking to this person, but not listening. Because some of you may not have just cut it off. Okay? Because some of you may still feel like, wow, I wonder why I'm still kind of attached to the person, but I ain't really interested. It can be again because for some reason, because nothing is a coincidence, that you may have to be some type of lead teacher or guide for this person. Can also be to help them to change their ways, their temperaments, their player ways. Okay. That's not going to be for everybody. Knight of Cups. Some of you again may be like, hey, you keep trying to come in back and forth through communication and small innuendos, and it's kind of really pissing me off, Five of Swords. Because as a knight, you just back and forth. You're not doing nothing. You can keep the little I love yous and what you doing and skip a couple of days or whatever, maybe a week for some of you with the Eight of Wands here twice, and then they want to message you. You like, hey, Five of Swords, you kind of getting on my nerves. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Eight of Wands in reverse. Eight of Wands is spiritual acknowledgement and or movement or message. But if this is your person in the white cards here, they're not still getting the memo. They're still not getting the memo. They're not giving to the relationship of how you would want it to be or expected it to be, or the balance that it can be that you're looking for right now. They haven't told you they want to commit. They're still trying to keep in contact with you with the Knight of Cups. you know, they still could be trying to say romanticizing type of things or innuendos, like they do want it, but they don't. Okay. Because you're still not seeing no effort as an Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Now, some of y'all be careful also that your person and or you, somebody here may lose a job based off of Five of Swords. So it can be you or the other person may get to arguing with their boss, CEO, manager, supervisor, whatever the case may be. And so for some of you, they may be trying to butter you up so that you can help them out financially. Okay. Beautiful. Now, y'all remember last night reading, I keep talking about Saturn in Aquarius. Now, like I tell y'all, for y'all new people that's here, Western astronomy or astrology will continue to give you the wrong timing of things. Why is that, you asked? It's because they're going by Western astronomy or astrology, where the actual sun placement is not there. In Vedic sidereal, we look actually where the sun, the constellations, whatever the case may be, and the moon is physically, you know, in its current time. Western astronomy and astrology is still going by their calendar or their Roman calendar as grouping all of y'all together as zodiac sign during a certain date. This, and I tell y'all that all the time, not just for my channel, right? Because in Western astrology, and astronomy, what you'll keep hearing on YouTube, on everybody else's video, they're not saying that Saturn is about to leave Aquarius. They're saying Saturn is in a whole nother zodiac sign. I think Pisces or Sag or something. And that's not where it is. So this is why you will continue to keep seeing the star card, because these cards represent the real and the current energy. Now, y'all seen last night that the star card came out twice for the people who seen it, right? It's coming out again today, and you seen it pop out. That's because, like I told you in the beginning, the next two energy is the Mercury retrograde that's going to be in Leo, and then Saturn leaving Aquarius. So this is why the star card is going to keep coming out, not just on my channel, but when you watch these other people's videos. It's just that they don't know it. Okay? They're going to try and explain it to you. Oh, it's a wish fulfillment and all that. No, it's the movement of the planet. But Western astronomy and astrology don't go by that. But I just want to make you wiser. Okay? The star card here is wish. I need to cover her little self up. The star card, wish fulfillment. Again, Saturn. Let me clarify again why this, because we wanted to really know. Like I said earlier, it can be you or your person. Somebody is not listening to destiny, to their intuition, to their journey, to their life path. Because I want to know who or what or why somebody is not. I know this not the star card. This popped out. Oh no. It's safety and comfort, but it popped out in reverse. Now, second house of Taurus is comfort. So is fourth house of Cancer. Somebody is not also not listening. The ending card popped out. Well, it didn't pop out. Endings in reverse no breakup. I don't know if that's you or them, but somebody may not be listening to this journey guide or guidance as the star card. Because I don't know, maybe right now the situation is not making you feel a sense of safety and comfortable. So you don't want to listen to what they say. You're not wanting to listen to your guides. Or this can be your person that they don't want to break up, but they may still feel a little bit uncomfortable about, I don't know, what's the opposite of listening? Speaking? Let me see what else okay, well just pop out then. Between the line, okay, see there? Thank you, ancestors. Because I was stuck. Between the lines, look for what's hidden. Now we all know the star card is a representation of the light. It is the star or the light inside the lantern of the hermit, right? Some of you can be Virgo with Aquarius in your chart, a moon, rising, ascendant, or your person. Somebody is not wanting to listen or not listening to, not breaking up, reading or seeing behind the lines, looking for what's hidden because of a lack of comfortability. I ain't understand nothing I just said. I'm gonna be honest with you. I cannot. Why are these cards popping like this today? Financial and material changes. Now the Five of Pentacles. But it popped in reverse. Because I'm trying to really clarify this star card. The star card is one of the most important cards in anybody's deck. That and the sun. The first two. Then you move down to the world, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and all that stuff. But the star card, that's destiny. Okay? It's actually a lot more important than the Wheel of Fortune, actually. Your D9 in somebody's chart here is, this is an arrangement of marriage. This is somebody here that their marriage chart is about to open up due to Saturn being, like I told you earlier, in the placement of Aquarius after what, 25, 27 years. So that's a big deal. And then at the same time of Jupiter in Taurus, it won't do that again for another 12 years. So it's very important for a lot of you also to pay attention to growth and expansion, and doing a little bit more hard work about what you value. If you're into different possessions, going after or trying to start some type of entrepreneurial ship, because this is the time right now to really concentrate on that, by Jupiter being in Taurus, because it won't be there another 12 years. So depending on your age, okay, that can be very significant. Because in other words, Jupiter is AKA for husband. The star card is the marriage house, D9. So if you have your chart downloaded through Envedic, somebody's marriage chart is now opening up, and it don't matter if you've been divorced already before. Okay, it that don't matter. Every time we do get married and divorced or separated, our chart changes. So do your D9 house change. Now, for some of you, this person here may not have been married before, but maybe you have, or vice versa. So it can be their marriage chart that's opening, and it is making them feel uncomfortable, because what is the star card? The guidance. It's the wish fulfillment. It's the true and the real healing. It's the all the way open up, being vulnerable enough to marry you. But this person or you, somebody here also see that they don't want to end it, but they don't know why they feel so uncomfortable about why are you always in their dreams? The Star card. Why does this person always keep thinking on you? But they know they're not Eight of Pentacles in reverse. They know they're not putting the work in. They know they're not doing nothing. But they're trying to see, they don't even know what a Star card is. You do, right? But just for fun and games, they trying to figure out, why are you the Star card? Now, the Five of Pentacles in reverse is yes. The wish is, or what's going to happen is a change. Like I said, Saturn here in Aquarius, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, they're going to stop treating you this certain type of way. Ignoring you, Five of Pentacles, leaving you out in the cold, what everybody say, right? Disregarding you. Somebody here also will begin, Star card, because it's part of their destiny and yours, to become to start getting out of financial challenges. Okay, because that's connected to their destiny and yours. They don't know it, they don't understand it. That's why I always say too, always remember, you don't know who is part of your destiny and what part of their luck and fortune is supposed to be rubbed off on you or you on them. You know? Oh man, I need to come on. What is that? She just looked at nakedness. Oh, magnetic attraction. See, this is what I'm talking about. Okay. But it's deeper than that though. It's not just about passion. But somebody here being very passionate about the relationship. So we had a call or hearing from them in reverse. Okay. Bottom of the deck is karmic relationship toxicity. Let me get a last one on here. How many minutes I'm at? 42. Page of Cups. Uh-huh. All right. Moon card in reverse, revealing their feelings and emotions. The Page of Cups is going to go to a Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Instead of a page, you know, with limited information, limited feelings and emotions, this person is going to start getting very used to, it can be for some of you, expressing their feelings and emotions, because they're going to feel very full and satisfied from the magnetic attraction, and also more accolades for them. So it can be with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, things in their life and their financial life start looking better. Okay, so that means Nine of Cups, they're going to start adding more trophies, you can say. Can be financially, Five of Pentacles, and also values, possessions, and things like that, by Jupiter being in Taurus. Oh my, this is 3 cards. Six of Cups, yep, there you go. Six of Wands, no more heartbreak. Y'all know what my card is, Six of Wands. What is that? Leo energy. Mercury retrograde. Now, we just had a Cancer moon, Vedic sidereal. The next moon actually will be Leo, and I think that's May the 26th, if I'm not mistaken. So we had a very good reading. I know love and relationship is not on everybody's agenda or mind right now. I just read the cards, but it's still the same type of energy if you're worried about finance. Okay. throat chakra popped out, and another Eight of Wands, different deck, accelerated motion, another Eight of Wands came out in reverse. Bottom of the deck is moving on in reverse. That would be like the Six of Swords. So y'all know my Six of Swords card is not talking in the upright, but it's in reverse. This is also why the throat chakra card popped out. I'm still feeling the stagnant energy because of these last 2 weeks, because we're currently in the energy. So it's not going to keep showing me too much of, you know, it's showing me the big transition stuff, which is the Saturn movement, right? But it's the minute things, these pages here. It's the minute things that needs to be throat chakra talked about for the movement to go forward. You understand? You got three Eight of Wands here in this spread alone. 3. 1, 2, and 1 up under here. 2 in reverse and 1 in the upright. So the level of toxicity that is going to be different for everybody is going to determine on the fluctuation and the Five of Swords conversation to the throat chakra on how things are talked about, not said, not heard, not listening, okay, of how this movement happens. Now, the Star card is the ultimate card here. So, a lot of you may feel that it may not work out or it's not worth working out. Now, I can't promise that for everybody. I just read the cards as a mediator. But some of you, this is, and it can be very antagonizing, where that it's just playing with your head. Like, they act like they don't want to do this. They act like they don't want to be bothered. They act like they don't want to talk. You know, I'm not finna stick around or downgrade myself, lead. But like I said, if you just work on things that you need to do right now, have very limited conversation, allow that limited conversation. Because all of this energy, it needs to just pass. We need to get into June and start working on the throat chakra here, win or lose, all this stuff, Mercury going retrograde. Because for some of you, your person may be mercurial. And this will help them. Okay, when I say mercurial, Mercury, they may have Virgo, Gemini somehow in their chart as a sun sign, ascendant, and or moon, which will help them actually to speak their feelings, their emotions, their wishes, the healing, to speak up. Remember, we had that last night about speaking up, speaking out, because right now their words or what they want to say, what they need to say, what they should say, it may come out wrong. It may come out jumbled. For some, it may not even come out at all. They may, they may also feel that they may lose if they actually speak up and speak out right now. Everybody's time and from within with their own confidence and self-worth is going to be different from yours. So when a person is kind of ready to make the move to do something serious or to say something very serious, they have to feel it in their sacral. They have to feel it in their gut instinct. I'm ready to do this. I got the confidence. I know I'm going to win. You know what I mean? It's not about when you want them to be ready and when you're ready to hear it. Because pressing that can make things to a level of toxicity. Y'all very smart. You understand what I'm saying? But somebody here will be winning. We're closing up this chapter of the Three of Swords. K2, which is in Virgo here, is coming off to me with this Six of Cups, a past life relationship. Because that's what K2 is. But some of y'all want to cut it, to end it. That's Critica. That is the K2 energy. I want to cut this. But actually, it's the cutting of the past hurts and things like that. Three of Swords in reverse. Okay. All right. Miss Linda, what you laughing at? Oh, Amanda. Hey, Miss Amanda, I didn't know you was in here. Because I was looking at the cards. I wasn't even looking at the, because I have to read the chat over here, because if I try and read it on screen, my head be turned crooked. Good to see you. What you doing in here so early, Miss Amanda? You said you had to check on your Aries. Oh, yeah, your Aries sun yesterday. Miss Linda, you said you just ate. We talked about this, Miss Linda. Hey, Erie, how are you? You're new here. We've never seen you. Welcome to the chat. Divine 444, what did you put in that you retracted? So you know how my readings go over here, so a lot of the things that I do say or bring up, it does come out, it does be revealed. I did see a crow today. I actually took a picture of it when I was walking from work to the parking deck. And I said, two crows right beside the fountain. The fountain that I always take a picture of. I took a picture of it because I was going to use it as a thumbnail. It's like a huge fountain in the middle of a building, or however you want to say it. But it was two crows. I took the picture today about 6:30, 6:15 this evening. So that already let me know something too. Okay, so just to wrap it up, let's throw out some activation cards here. I appreciate all of my hey Mel. We're so happy that you are here. Is it Erie? We're nice over here, so you're so much welcome, Erie. Okay. Oh, steamed vegetables and fruit. Well, you did better than me, because look at that. Universal love. Now, please remember that readings are universal. They're for the collective. You're supposed to find your message in what I'm saying and presenting to you. Don't just make it fit your benefit. As an Empress energy, first of all, make sure that you are being balanced and fair. Recognize the things that you know you need to continue to fix on you. And then also recognize the messages that may be for the other person you're thinking about, whether you're single, married, and or dating. But this is still a collective energy. So even if some of you are not going through the things that I just mediated in the reading, there's so many people in the world that it is resonating with. Okay. And this is the energy that as a collective we should all be on, which is universal love. It's that, 44. We getting there, y'all, but slowly. the things that I keep saying that our young people are doing to our young divine feminines, um, it's just they're just having a lot of relationship issues, especially the masculines. They do not take rejection or the other person moving forward, Eight of Wands, very well. Down here in Atlanta, we just had another unfortunate situation at one of the colleges, Kennesaw State, where a young boy demised a girl because she wanted to move on with her life, and she just graduated from college, her third year there, to become um, a pharmacy practitioner. Just did the whole thing to her at the bus stop. 7 or 8 shots all over because she wanted to move on with her life and she didn't want to be with him anymore. And the young lady was like 21 years old. Oh, okay. Ari, short for Erica. Okay. Yeah, I guess I was meant to see the crows, Miss Linda. Let me get one last one. Um, it is a lot of universal love that needs to be done, shared. So for some of you, I know it may be hard with our younger generation, but yeah, discernment. Um, but with that lead card, and we keep getting a teach card, is somebody here that some of you, yeah, it's all over YouTube. Kennesaw State University, and I know I just seen one on YouTube for another college up north, where another a little Miss Divine Feminine Energy, same thing kind of happened to her, and she was in her 20s, and that happened what, 2 weeks ago. So universal love, number 44. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. Now, some of y'all can screenshot this and also um, make your own video and loop it, record it and loop it. And you can play it on your TV or on your phone, and just at these, what you call it, the sacred geometry symbols here, because these are like the same symbols that they use when you turn on YouTube and you pull up the different chakra videos with the different hertz sound attached to it. Yeah, why is that gleaming like that? That's cool. So this is your activation. That's why I'm holding it up, so that people who are looking at it, it will help to activate in your pineal gland, your third eye of universal love. I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to do, but that's what I was just told to do. So I'm going to start doing that like I created the deck. I'm just doing what I want to do. Okay, the frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we invoke in others. That's really coming, I don't know if y'all can see the words, that's really coming off that lead and that teach card that we keep getting. We're getting those cards for a reason. Okay, we're getting those cards for a reason. And this is delight. Now, we all know when the original sun goes into its natural home of Leo anyway, things are going to be a lot more delightful. It also is going to be a lot more bright, joyous, and happy, because Sun will be in its natural home. Next one, you got 44, 19, 20. So 8, 10, or 1 and 2. And look there, communication again. I didn't even look at what's at the bottom of the deck. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance. Wow. And detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. And I just talked about that wisdom and everything earlier today. Now, you also can come back to these videos and screenshot the sayings at the bottom, retype it in your phone, or screenshot it, cut and crop it, and then use it as your own mantra. Oh man, I just don't redid the folk book. This is your activation for discernment, very much discernment, and that's going to be that Saturn energy, right? Discernment coming off as Queen of Swords. Use discernment, like I said, when you're using your conversation, your information. Your last one is communication. Communication, again, is going to be challenged right now because it's 4 plus 1. That's going to be a 5. And it says the frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing. Wow, I said that earlier. Through your heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. Okay, this is the second time that word balance came out, and it's already over there. Okay, let's hold it up for a minute for your communication. Using discernment with your communication, it can actually transform your communication or your energy and or surrounding to a more delightful joy of interaction for that universal love. And look what's up under there, transition, compassion back again. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence in our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. And that's exactly what the Empress energy does. She, you know. Now I know the Empress energy got to get down and get combative, but I believe that's when the Queen of Swords present herself, and also the Queen of Wands, okay, as standing up for oneself. Um, because even though you're Empress energy, you're not going to allow anybody to disrespect you or to take your joy and your good energy, but using your sense of discernment. Okay, so that was very good. That was very nice. That was new. Thanks to one of our moderators and our loyal subscribers that presented us with so many extra decks to help us learn and also to teach with. So we really love that person. Um, they've helped us a lot with extra guidance, right? So I can help to mediate more and better for your information, for discernment. Okay. Now, when you look at a video again, a second or a third time, it sinks in better than kind of rushing through it, trying to listen to it. Okay. When you got some downtime, play it back, listen, look at the words on the card, see how things are playing out. A lot of you know how to read now, actually, because thank you, Miss Linda. Not no Diddy. I cannot. A lot of y'all know how to read now because I help to teach you. Some of you are readers already. Okay. But because the way I take time and talk to you and teach, some of y'all already know how to read these cards. You know how to read them and the placement that they fall, correct? And when things kind of start to unfold, come back to the reading. You know, look at it. See what after that, see what comes up after that. So you'll know also how to use your discernment. Because the conversation and whatever's gonna come. So just be ready. Be ready with your discernment. Be ready with your universal love. Don't go off on nobody. Okay. Movement is gonna happen, but like I said, let us get into June so we can move forward. Also get through that Mercury retrograde, and we're gonna keep it moving. Okay. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate all of y'all. If you haven't watched, make sure you go and watch the all zodiac sign that I did the other day. And also watch the ones from last month or the month before and try to kind of compare what the reading was saying. Don't just watch your sun sign, listen to your opposite house because that's where you're going to find your relationship information, and also listen to the zodiac sign that's regarding your ascendant and moon, because remember, people see you from your ascendant. They don't see you as your sun sign. Okay, so that's the zodiac sign that you need to watch. If you don't know it, check my about page down at the bottom. Download the Vedic app, which is free, not sponsored, but at least you'll have or know what you are in Vedic, and also you'll know what you already are when it comes to Western. Okay, especially if you're going to watch me over here, because I'm going to give you timing and it's going to resonate with you because the timing is going to happen, right? I'll see y'all next time.